everyone, this is John Wen. Today is September 16, 2020. In today's video, I'm going to go through the updates from the past week on the research items. As you can see, there is still two items in the working stack. So for the first one, extend the survey to the journal version. The estimated progress is about 2%, and the deep learning workflow is about 1%. Let's get into detail. So for the first one, extend the survey to the journal version. The update since the last week is currently I'm carefully read through the version that revised by the Dr. Che, which is very good, and I think that's much more enjoyable after Dr. Che spent amount of time refining or revising, and I think that's in pretty good shape, and I'm trying to make the minor changes or typo fixations. So I spent this whole afternoon, and I think I only worked through 1/3 of the whole paper. So as you can see, I worked the whole afternoon and maybe made some minor changes, and so I think that's a pretty good shape currently I can see. I think I'm still in the algorithm, maybe in the category 2, so I will keep doing that, and hopefully soon we will have a better version and good for Dr. Lu to review, and then we can just submit it and see if they can accept or not. And also the drafted cover letter and summary of changes is ready for review. I've already sent Dr. Che and Dr. Lu so for any further recommendations or suggestions. So let's see what we can do besides that. And for the second item, I think there was an issue, which is the Visual Studio does not successfully incorporate with the CUDA 10.1. So that was an issue. So just recap why we want to transfer the transfer the CUDA 10.2 to 10.1 because we want to do the 3.1, which is going to run the deep learning workflow as a task. So I made that change to the 10.1. But in last week, I realized that by reading the documentation, the Visual Studio in cooperation with the CUDA only works since CUDA 10.2. So that was an issue. So before, when I was working with the 10.2, there was no problem at all. But for 10.1, actually there's no way we can do the CUDA incorporation. So there is no way we can make those code work under the CUDA 10.1. So what I do is I reinstall the CUDA with the 11.0, or either I can do with the 10.2, but I think the latest one might be better if we want to develop in long term. So after we do that, we fix the problem. So from now on, the code is working again in the Visual Studio with the CUDA 10.11.0. So that's pretty much for the rough update since the past week. Hopefully you will enjoy this video, and until next time, happy coding.